All right, former National Security Advisor and UN Ambassador John Bolton is set to plead guilty later this month to the many charges against him for illegally distributing and retaining classified information. Fox News is learning tonight that as part of that plea agreement, Bolton could pay a very hefty fine, possibly in the millions, and possibly avoid jail time. The sentence could be up to 5 years. Here with the details, Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett. Wow, Hillary didn't get held accountable. Joe Biden didn't get held accountable, but get Bolton.
Yeah, this proves they should have been held accountable. You know, Bolton is hoping to avoid prison, as you point out, Sean, by, copying to a single charge instead of facing trial on 18 counts. But the punishment ultimately will be up to the judge, could be as high as 5 years behind bars. But Bolton caved in because he had no defense. And he stored thousands of pages of classified top-secret material at his home, and that is a clear violation of the Espionage Act. He then compounded his felonies by sharing it with family members who had no security clearance whatsoever, so that's even more crimes. You know, when Bolton was indicted last year, he blamed Trump for targeting him for political reasons. And then Democrats like Adam Schiff, Jamie Raskin, they leveled the same accusations. The truth is, it was Joe Biden's DOJ that launched this criminal investigation of John Bolton when our intel agencies discovered that Iran had hacked Bolton's computer and accessed secrets that damaged national security. And the fact that Bolton now admits his guilt proves this wasn't about politics. No, this was about serious crimes, enforcing the law. Bolton's arrogance brought this on. He was warned by a federal judge back in 2020 that he was inviting criminal charges against himself by including classified material in the book he was publishing. Judge said, don't do it. But of course, Bolton, driven by greed, did it anyway. And now, as part of the plea, as you point out, he's got to cough up the profits to the tune of $2 million+ and hope that he escapes prison. But there's one other important point. You alluded to it, Sean. The Bolton case proves James Comey was wrong when he cleared Hillary Clinton for doing the exact same thing, storing classified materials on her home computer. Comey claimed at the time, oh, no reasonable prosecutor would ever bring such a case. That is a legal standard that does not exist in the law. Comey made it up to protect Hillary, and the Bolton case proves it because reasonable career prosecutors at the DOJ did bring the case against Bolton, the same case that should have been filed against Hillary Clinton. But Comey ran interference for her because he hated Trump, and that was rank corruption.
All right, Gregg Jarrett, thank you for that very informative report. All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.